Zealandia, a long journey is coming to an end. These are Tuarangisaurus, a type of huge marine reptile nearly 30 feet long. This female is accompanied by her calf, about 6 months old. At most, she'll have only one youngster every 2 years or so. It's a huge investment, and one that makes the bond between mother and young very important. She has brought her young calf many miles. And they're not alone. Tuarangisaurs come here from across the South Pacific. Males also gather here to display to females. But for now, courtship is not the female's first priority. This bay has something. They've been worn by the action of river water, but they're hard to find. Here, however, in the pool at the bottom of the waterfall, there are plenty of them, and the Tuarangisaurs can take their pick. They then do something rather remarkable. They swallow them. They need the stones to act both as ballast and as gizzard stones, gastroliths, which will remain in their stomachs to grind up their unchewed food. For a youngster, learning to swallow pebbles for the first time isn't easy. It takes a little practice. But it's also a chance for his mother to find a suitable mate amongst the males. For the calf, at last, success. Now he will swallow as many as he can, and as he grows, he'll return here for more. It's time for the family to leave the coast and head back out to sea to feed. For the young Tuarangisaur, that is an important step on the road to adulthood. Back in the shallow waters of Zealandia, large groups of Tuarangisaurs have come together. They propel themselves with all 4 fins and travel almost effortlessly to find the fish shoals that gather here in summer. Occasionally, they break the surface to gulp air before continuing on their underwater flight. But one female is not swimming with her usual grace. She and her 2-year-old calf are lagging behind the rest of the group. She's moving rather laboriously. And that has not gone unnoticed. The apparently stricken female is a tempting target. Diving to deeper water might make her less vulnerable. For the calf, trying to distract the mosasaur is a dangerous game. It's buying time. The mother and calf are not entirely alone. These individuals may be related, and it's in all their interests to drive Kaikaiwhinu away. This is the reason for the female's apparent distress. She's pregnant. And now, after a 1.5-year pregnancy, a baby. Over 10 feet long, nearly half the length of its mother. One of the biggest babies of all time. It needs to get to the surface to take its very first breath. This young Tuarangisaurus could live for 80 years. Now, supported by her family, she can take her place as a predator. In one of the richest habitats on Earth, the seas around the coasts of our prehistoric planet. Provide the only shelter for thousands of miles. In this rare place, Tuarangisaurus, a kind of elasmosaur, finds safety. Outside these shadows, it's a different story. Each day, the elasmosaurs must venture into deeper water. Nutrients driven up from the ocean floor ensure a plentiful supply of fish. streamlined bodies, and 4 powerful flippers give elasmosaurs great maneuverability. But their daily feeding forays make their movements predictable. But with so many elasmosaurs living here, it's not long before there is another opportunity. Camouflaged against the dark canyon floor, the mosasaur can approach unseen, waiting for a young, inexperienced individual, the ideal victim. Mosasaurus can strike their prey with such force that the impact alone can kill. It's an attack so swift, the elasmosaur almost certainly never saw it coming.